The MH1000 features a mahogany body with a set-through 3-piece maple neck and a maple cap. This guitar features an ebony fretboard with 24 extra jumbo stainless steel frets and a 14-inch radius, non-locking Grover tuners because with the Evertune you don't need locking tuners, 2 Fishman Fluence modern pickups, a ceramic in the bridge and an Alnico in the neck, with a push-pull on the tone for a voicing split between those, which is a signature on all Fishman humbucker pickups. One of the coolest things about the MH series is the overall resonance of these guitars. With that set through and the mahogany wings and the maple top, these things just vibrate. You can get really, really cool tones out of these pickups. If you haven't tried out Fishman active pickups yet, I highly recommend doing so if you're an active player. Honestly, even if you're a passive player, they may be one of the things that could pull you over. They sound incredible, and that voicing split's are really nice. It almost kind of makes them feel and respond a little bit more like a passive pickup. I'll show you what those sound like. But you can get nice, really chunky metal tones out of this thing. The neck pickup gives you some really nice options for lead tones. Noise gate kind of kicked in at their end, but you could really hear how long the notes will sustain and how strong they are. You can also get some really, really nice clean tones out of it. If you're unfamiliar with an Evertune Bridge, what it does is it will keep the guitar in tune no matter what variables come into play. So if your neck starts to bow, the bridge will compensate and keep the strings in tune. If your strings start to slip through the tuners a little bit, it will compensate and keep the guitar in tune, which is why you don't need locking tuners on an Evertune guitar. You can set the bridge to allow for normal string bending and things like that. Right now I have it in what's called bend stop mode because I think that's a little more interesting to show you than just bending some strings and it functioning as it should, because you would never even notice that it's doing anything. Bend stop means that when I add like a vibrato to a note or try to bend the note up a little bit, it's not going to go out of tune. It also means that if I'm doing like a full big bodied chord and my left hand technique isn't great, I'm kind of smashing some of the notes together, it won't go out of tune. This is really good for recording and things like that. It's not something you want to rely on because it does really start to show after a while, because then you can't really add dynamics into your playing, but it definitely has its uses. If you're somebody who's touring the country or playing in different types of environments, you know, you're flying on a plane a lot, or you're driving around and you're changing elevations, you know what kind of things that can do to your guitar. It can throw it way out of whack. The neck can bow one way or the other. And when you're out on the road, you need consistency. This thing will stay in tune no matter what you throw at it. Same with recording. These are great studio guitars. These are a great thing to have just, you know, when you're trying to track something and you need something that you know is going to be in tune and you just need to pick it up and play. The Evertunes are an amazing bridge. It's an amazing innovation for guitar players. Even if it's something that you don't want to particularly own, I highly recommend getting your hands on one and playing one if you haven't, just because of how cool it is. These things can really blow your mind, and no matter what you put the guitar through, it will stay in tune. I can't stress enough how important that is, even just if you're sitting at home and inspiration hits and you just want to pick up the guitar and play it. You don't want to take the time to make sure it's in tune and deal with all of that. One other thing about the Evertune, this also makes changing your strings incredibly easy. Because the bridge kind of remembers where it's supposed to be when it's in tune properly, and that's why it stays in tune. It adjusts itself back to where you set it. When you go to change your strings, take everything off, put the new ones on. As soon as you get them in tune, that's it. You're done. No need to stretch the strings, no need to worry about anything. As the strings start to break in and stretch a little bit, the Evertune will compensate for you. So your string changes are almost immediate. Just throw the new strings on, get it to tune, and that's it, you're done. So that's the MH1000. These are some of my favorite guitars, as I said. They're really fun guitars to play. You really, when you get these things on and you start playing them, you can really feel how resonant they are. And I think that's one of the biggest, most important things to point out with the MH series is they will ring out forever. And you can just feel the vibration when you're holding the guitar, and that's just a really, really cool thing, especially when you're hitting nice big full body chords. Feeling the guitar push back a little bit like that is really, really cool. This one is available at the St. Clairsville location at the time of posting this video for $12.49. So let us know what you thought. Leave some comments down below. Do you like the MH series? Do you like the Evertune? Do you play an Evertune? If you play one already, let us know how you like it. If you've had any issues with it, tell us how much you love it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what you thought and if there's anything you want to see in the future. We'll see you next time.